uniform. Don't go to the PX, don't go to Walmart, don't go to the mall. What is going on, you guys? It is Erica Bernie coming at you guys with a new military video. Today's video is mainly for the spouses out there or anyone that is with a military service member, and these are a couple of rules that you need to have in your head so one, you can't get mad at them, two, you understand why they do certain things, and three, you can help them out just in case they forget that certain rule. Alright, first one, PDA. A lot of spouses get kind of irritated or mad about your loved one or spouse or anyone like that not showing enough PDA, especially when they're in uniform. Doing PDA is frowned upon in uniform, mainly because you have to look professional at all times. So if they're not giving you as much love as they usually do when they're in civilians, that's mainly the rule. Another form of PDA is holding hands. So understand, if they're not holding your hand as well, it's another rule that they are not allowed to do. We always have to look professional in every way, especially when we're in uniform representing whatever branch we are in. Another rule about hands. Our hands are never allowed to be in our pocket. It could be in our pocket only if I'm putting my hand to grab something in my pocket, such as my phone, and then putting it back in. Certain things like that is allowed, but putting my hands in my pocket and just chilling and just keeping it there, it is not allowed. Again, we have to look professional at all times, and if you may say, what if your soldier's cold? What if this person is cold? There are rules and regulations of what we do with our hands, such as putting gloves on if it hits a certain degree. Understand that we have rules and regulations with our uniforms, and that even if it's like 30 degrees, we will have more gear on in order for us to not get hurt. But for the most part, our hands are not allowed to be in our pockets. If we can help it, we keep our right hand empty. So if we need to hold something, usually you'll see a military service member holding it with their left hand, carrying it with their left hand, or if you see your spouse having a hard time and they need to hold it with their left hand, help them out, alright? Because we need to have our right hand in handy, so whenever we do pass an officer, we are able to salute them. Just keep that in mind and help out your spouse. Next rules come into walking. We are not allowed to be eating or drinking while walking. If we need to eat or drink, we sit down, eat. If we need to drink something real quick, we stand still, drink water, put it back down, and drive on. And that's a rule for a lot of things, such as smoking. Depending on what duty station you're at, smoking, you have to stand still, and you can't be walking around with your cigarette butt. No, you stand still, smoke, throw it away, and move on with your day. Another thing people don't understand, if we cannot pick up our phones, if we're on the go, walking here, walking there, you get a phone call, and I need to go here to there really quick. I can't pick up my phone, say what I'm doing while I'm walking. No, if I'm on the phone, I have to stand still. If I'm on the phone, it's either I make sure it's on silent and keep driving on, or I have to stand still, stop what I'm doing, answer my phone, finish the conversation, close it, and head on. For the main rule, if your spouse isn't answering your call, it's mainly because they're on the go and they don't have a second to stay still for a second and answer your call. There's no walking and talking at the same time. If you're with your spouse, if you're having lunch or something, and you guys are, walking from here to here, try to stay on the left side so that you won't really get in the way of them saluting whomever might be passing by if it's an officer. So that's just kind of a little tip that you guys should do. Walk on the left side so that you won't be in the way of them saluting. Another thing, this is just a pet peeve because I've seen it so many times. If your spouse is in the military, do not be wearing their uniform. Don't go to the PX, don't go to Walmart, don't go to the mall wearing their army PT clothes. Don't go wearing the army PT jacket. Don't go wearing the OCP top, OCP bottoms, or even their boots. It's just, to me, it's very disrespectful. And if my spouse wasn't in the military, she knows not to be wearing my uniform, and I know I shouldn't be wearing her uniform at all if I was in the military. I just feel like it's very disrespectful. I'm just giving you a heads up. Don't be that military spouse that just walks around in their extra large, spouse's uniform. It's a little pet peeve. A lot of people are gonna do it still, regardless of what I say. But I just say it looks very disrespectful if you're wearing your spouse's uniform, especially when they work so freaking hard to earn all the uniforms that they're wearing. That is it, you guys. That is it about rules for military uniform, at least anything I can think of right now. And this is just really for the spouses, so they understand and not get so mad, or they just understand in general. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if it helped you somewhat. Comment down below and say hi to me. But I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Deuce.